Hello, hello, greetings, and what's up? My name is Valerie Dauphin of Feel Good Kick Ass Coaching, and today we're talking about why it's so hard to make decisions. In this video, I'm going to share two reasons why I think you're struggling with this, and my intention is that you'll understand yourself better and determine what causes you to prolong making them decisions. So I've had several consultations with clients who struggle with decision making. For example, when their spouse asks them which restaurant they want to go to, they stare blankly like deer in headlights. And don't even ask them to make a career decision like which graduate program are you going to pursue. It's like their system cannot compute that level of choice. But no matter what the degree of decision making is, I see a common thread with people. And that thread is they don't trust themselves. So I invite you to really ask yourself the question, do you trust yourself? And if your answer is anything but yes, you might stall as long as you can on making a decision, or you defer your judgment to others. And you do things like survey a ton of friends and family because, hey, you'll trust somebody else's decision, but not your own. And this actually brings me to a deeper underlying reason behind why it's so hard for you to make decisions. It's not just that you don't trust yourself. At the core, you actually don't have your own back if the decision goes south. So let's go back to the restaurant scenario. You're going out with your spouse and a couple of close friends. You pick the restaurant. You all eat the dinner, and nobody likes the food. And when you ask your best friend what they thought, her reply is, that was interesting. I invite you to put yourself in that scenario. What would you tell yourself if your dinner party was not thrilled with your restaurant choice? How would you feel about yourself? I know a lot of people make these things mean something bad about themselves. They go into self-blame and guilt, and they say things like, oh my gosh, I ruined that dinner. I made a terrible choice. How could I have done that? I should have taken time to poll everybody about their top 3 choices. And then I should have created a document with Venn diagrams. And then I should have made another spreadsheet with their astrological charts. And I should have tabulated the numerology of the restaurant based on the day of the month. And then I should have selected the restaurant. So I know that's an over-exaggeration, but the flavor of it, if that flavor is how you react every time a decision doesn't play out to yours or everyone else's satisfaction, then no wonder you put off making decisions. You're abandoning and beating up on yourself if it doesn't go the way that you wanted, the way that you expected, or the way that you had hoped. So you don't trust yourself because you don't trust how you'll treat yourself after the decision is made. Think about this. And does any of this resonate with you? I once had a therapist say to me, Valerie, whatever choice you make, just line yourself up with it. And what he meant was, it actually didn't matter what choice I made. What really mattered was, will I be there for myself no matter which way the wind blows? What would I tell myself? And how will I feel about myself no matter the outcome of the decision? So for you, maybe investigate. Do you fault yourself? And do you feel bad about yourself when decisions don't go as anticipated? Think about that. Now, the second reason you might struggle with making decisions is, drumroll, 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 perfectionism. You think there's only one right answer. And you say things like, I don't want to make the wrong choice, Or I don't know which one is the right choice. This is called black and white, either or, and yeah, but thinking. This is at the core of perfectionism. And it lends itself, perfectionism that is, lends itself to massive procrastination or not taking any action at all. Author Emily Ley has this great quote: "Don't sacrifice the good to chase the perfect." And then there's this other awesome quote from former UK Prime Minister Sir Winston Churchill: "Perfection is the enemy of progress." I invite you to explore that multiple great choices exist within your own decision-making processes. I invite you to ask yourself, what if life is more gray than black and white? What if there's more than one answer and the words right and wrong belong nowhere in your vocabulary? How would you approach decision making if you had your own back, no matter the outcome? And how would you approach decision making if you considered your decision as an experiment, an exploration, a journey, rather than a possible death sentence? Go try it out, then come back and tell me how it goes. For more resources and tools to feeling good on the regular and kicking ass on the daily, visit www.feelgoodkickass.com. Till then, may you experience more and more freedom in every area of your life.